Hello guys, you know why we're here. Like I said in the PlayStation video earlier, we are about to be reacting and commentating on the Indie World Showcase, and let's get it started now. We had a minute left, but I guess not. Hold on, I need to turn Discord off. There we go. All good. This is pretty looking. Is this a new golf story? Tennis story? Or just sports story in general? Playing soccer, golf. What the fuck was that? Sports story, yeah. Cool.
Hi everyone.
Golf story
Thanks for
is
joining
dope.
us.
That's
I'm
a really
Kurt
good
Scott,
game.
Your friendly neighborhood indie guy.
And I'm Sam Robertson. Welcome to Indie
what's
World,
the camera look
a look
like?
ahead at some great indie games coming to the Nintendo Switch system.
We're thrilled to
fine.
kick off this edition of Indie World with Sports Story, the sequel to Golf Story, and a game that's not just about sports.
Yeah, while the
It's a
recap.
full-on golfing adventure with a whole lot of tennis gameplay for good measure, not to mention dungeons, espionage, mini-games, and plenty of friends and enemies to meet on your way to the Deca Sportathon.
I got my foot caught
Sports
under my
Story
chair.
launches exclusively on Nintendo Switch in mid-2020.
That looks fine. Lizard Q. Oh, it's Streets of Rage 4, right? Where's the Double Dragon? Because if I remember correctly, they're bringing back Double Dragon as well. But Streets of Rage 4, that's a huge return. When was the last Double Dragon? Was that 360? I don't think there was a new one for... I mean, the 360 one's probably just an old-ass arcade port. That was just the last time I played a Double Dragon. It is Streets of Rage 4. Cool. That
There'll be
soundtrack's gonna be
plenty of
fucking
braised
sick.
chicken lying around on plates and bad guys to beat down when
First
Streets of
half
Rage 4
2020.
comes to Nintendo Switch in the first half of 2020.
皆さんこんにちは、中島秀和です。本作では D3 パブリッシャーでプロデューサーを務めています。
Gleamlight.
グリムライトはステンドグラスをモチーフとしたアーティスティックな世界に静かで不思議な物語を入れ込んだ独創的なゲームです。その世界の中でプレイヤーは一本の剣となり、子供たちの力を借りて強大な敵と戦ったり、世界なので迫ったりします。美しくも恐ろしいステンドグラスの世界で
The
あ
help
な
of
たは何を
children?
感じ、何を考え、どんな旅をするんでしょうか。
What?
ぜひグリムライトの世界を楽しんでみてください。
Just imagine if you turned into a sword. It'd probably be kind of freaky and kind of awesome. Eerily beautiful, if you will, especially if it happened in a stained glass world where you and some children are on a quest to reach its heart. Where's the UI, you ask? Where we're going, you won't need any UI. This game knows how players like you think and how to guide you through without anything unnecessary like words. Who needs them? See if you can cut to the heart of this stained glass world.
I mean,
when Gleamlight
you need
launches on Nintendo Switch in early
something
2020.
there.
Hi everyone, I'm Alexander Fernandez, CEO of Streamline Media
It
Group, and
looked
today we're going to be
super
showing you our brand
slow.
new game, Bacon
The
Switch.
combat looked
It's
uninteresting.
a
The art
violent,
was
cute couch co-op game that I think you're
okay.
going to like. We like it.
It looked like a mobile
In
game.
fact, we liked it so much, we made it about food because we like to eat.
But if you're not gonna have
That's
words,
pretty good.
where's your
Yeah.
story?
That's pretty... Yeah. Wow, that's the bliss ball right there. There you go.
I
So
mean,
we
you can
hope
have
you
a
guys
story
like it.
without words, but
More importantly,
it's just
we hope you enjoy it
it's
because
strange.
we had to work
Narrating
really hard on it,
strange
making
in the
this and
trailer
making sure
too.
it works. So please enjoy it.
The
Let us know what
bacon
you think.
switch.
You see those cuddly dough things? They simply must be sacrificed to the guardians of dough. And so, in this party brawler, you and up to 3 other players need to work as a team to punch, combine, and bake those doughs before time runs out. This in-your-face co-op action may be easy to pick up, but trust me, it's tough to master all
Very
the challenging mechanics at each level.
overcooked feeling.
And in player versus
Not only
player
because
mode,
it's
every
food,
baker
but
for themselves.
'cause
Bacon
it's
Switch will
brawling and
cook up
stuff.
something special on Nintendo Switch
I have my
in
phone this
summer
time. I can
2020.
look up things. Who made Overcooked?
Hey Nintendo fans, on behalf of the team here at Digital Continuum,
Super
I'm
Mash.
excited to announce our new game, Super Mash. Super Mash is a game that makes games. It's a love letter to game culture, set in a game shop owned by a brother and sister who discover mysterious game consoles. The magic
that
of Super
sounds
Mash is
very
what we
similar
do.
to
The games it
something
produces are
else.
not scripted. It's the
Super
game
Mash.
itself that mashes the genres together.
Overcooked,
It
that's
creates
what I
a
was
different game every time you play. You never know what it's gonna do.
Team
Just do me
17.
one favor, okay? This is the code to my favorite.
It's not
Mash.
the same.
When you pick up Super Mash for the Nintendo
It
Switch
just looks
next year,
similar.
put it in.
Interesting.
Let me know what you think.
Ghost Town Games. Published by Team 17. Interesting. So it's a card battler. But also more? It's pretty cool.
Super
I wonder
Mash
what
will
that
shake things
means,
up
though.
on Nintendo Switch in May 2020.
What would you do if the world around you was as
Talos
strange
Principle.
and contradictory as ancient ruins
Talos
filled with
Principle
advanced
is
technology?
An okay
Well,
game.
in this first-person
If
puzzle
you like
game,
puzzles,
you're about to find out.
It's no Witness, but
Tasked by
it's
your
good.
creator with solving a series of complex puzzles.
I know
you'll
some
divert
people really
drones,
hate The Witness
manipulate
because of
laser
how hard
beams,
it
and
is.
even replicate time to prove your worth, or find a way out. Who are you? What's your purpose? As you choose your own path through this nonlinear world, uncover the clues you need to decide for yourself. You'll have more than 120 puzzles to solve, and the Talos Principle Deluxe Edition comes to Nintendo Switch later today.
I don't want to sneeze again.
Nothing quite like a high-seas adventure combining classic naval action with exploration. Really makes you want to expand your fleet and do battle with pirates, sea monsters, even the
Think I'm
sea
good.
itself. The entire map is procedurally generated, and all across it you'll discover islands to explore and quests to take, from rescuing sailors to looting pirates. And you'll do it all from your custom boat. You pick the design, colors, weapons, and equipment. As you progress, you'll add new boats to your fleet and give orders to the crew on boats you aren't sailing yourself. Better keep track of the wind and use physics to your advantage. When Sailforth sails into port on Nintendo Switch in
It'll
2020.
be a fun little game for
Hello, everyone.
for a day or so.
I'm Nick Clifford, developer here at
Dauntless.
Phoenix Labs. Since you last saw us during Nintendo Treehouse live at E3 earlier this year, we've been
What is
hard at
Dauntless?
developing our hit
Dauntless?
online action RPG Dauntless for the Nintendo Switch
it's
system.
like a.
We're absolutely thrilled to share a fresh look at our game, including the
thinking, is that
reveal
another
of our
battle
new
royale?
content expansion,
No.
Storm Chasers, complete with the Skyfighter armor and Sky Metal weapon set. These cosmetic items will be available at launch exclusively to
like a
players
weird
on the Nintendo
Destiny
Switch
thing,
for
right?
free. We hope
I-
you enjoy
I
your first
honestly
look at
don't
the
know
next
anything
evolution
about
of Dauntless,
Dauntless
and
other
we'll see
than
you
the
in
name.
the Shattered Isles.
Oh, it's like Monster Hunter. Okay. Now that makes sense. 'Cause I remember I remember around this coming out originally, people were talking about, oh, this is like Monster Hunter, but I think just the online being the main focus is better, is what I assume. What I remember, I think. Because the online in Monster Hunter is like a pain in the fucking ass. Anybody who plays Monster Hunter knows that trying to queue up with somebody and then trying to get on the same quest with somebody is always
In Dauntless,
a fucking
you're all that stands between
awful,
your world and the massive
time.
boss-sized behemoths that seek to devour it. With cross-platform and
They might have
cross-region
streamlined
play,
it now. I haven't
you can
played
slay with
in
your
a
friends
little
no
bit.
matter
I played
where
a
they
little bit of
are.
Iceborne.
And with cross-save functionality, you can take
I
your Slayer
never-
on
I haven't
the go
played
to
online in a
Nintendo
long
Switch,
time either.
no matter where you began your adventure. So form a hunting party and forge your legacy with challenging co-op battles. In this rich, evolving
That was
world.
weird.
Create deadly weapons and powerful armor from the very creatures you slay, and immerse yourself in rich customization and crafting systems.
These
Look
monsters
forward
are
to
pretty.
regular, free
All
content
these
updates,
different
featuring
colors,
new
just
challenges, new behemoths, and more.
Super,
when Dauntless
like,
launches as a free
I don't know what's the word
download
for it.
on
Vibrant,
Nintendo
I guess.
Switch later
I mean, not
today.
all of them are like neon,
Hollywood,
but like,
the 90s.
yeah.
An actress on a hit TV show soon finds herself starring in her own murder mystery.
Visual novel.
Can you and your robot scout crack the
Interesting.
case one nonogram at a time? Guess your only option is to dig up
You don't
clues
usually see a lot
while
of visual
jamming out to
novel
tracks
of.
from Masakazu Sugimori, the composer behind Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney and Beautiful Joe. Along the way, you'll
That's
interrogate
why.
weird and
'Cause there's
wonderful characters
there's some names
designed
behind
by
it.
Hato Moa of Hatoful Boyfriend fame. From TV studios to glitzy award shows, you must uncover a tangled web of conspiracy, deception, and, of course, murder, as you piece together the truth one pixel at a time. It's no longer a mystery. Murder by Numbers launches first as a timed exclusive on Nintendo Switch in early 2020.
This mysterious bounty hunter is a stranger to everyone.
Really?
Because that's his name. He doesn't take kindly to guns, but he will kindly take your moolah in exchange for the bounties he collects. Why?
Like the
He needs
original
cash
Xbox
bad.
game?
And he'll hunt down every outlaw in Mongo Valley.
What?
If that's what it takes. Problem is, there's a bounty on his head too.
That's
In
cool.
this action-adventure game, you'll wield Stranger's unusual crossbow that fires off rounds of live ammo, from rodents to bugs, and you'll earn bigger bounties for live captures. With updated FPS controls and gyroscopic aiming, the definitive version of this classic is fast approaching. Oddworld, Stranger's Wrath launches on Nintendo Switch in January 2020. You can pre-purchase it later today.
Oh man.
Skatebird.
Why is this so adorable?
Because it's a
Take an
fucking bird on a
ordinary
skateboard.
You put a bird on it and just look at him go.
This is gonna be
Who
so
wouldn't
much
want to
fun.
be a
I'm
skateboard?
excited for this.
Whether they're
This is
grinding
just
on
gonna be
bendy
a
straws,
nice
kick
time.
flipping over staplers, or carving lines
Jolly
through a part held
vibes.
together by sticky tape. Skateboards always try their best.
The only way it
don't
could
they?
be bad if it just
Explore each
ends
part,
up controlling
like
like
tiny
shit.
clothing, help out
which would
fellow
suck,
birds,
but
and find secret mixtapes of
I mean,
original lo-fi bird tunes. Before long, you'll be catching air like
Who
only
knows?
a bird
Maybe
could.
I'll look into
When
see if
Skatebird
anybody
launches
said
on
that.
Nintendo Switch
Late
in
2020. Really? Fuck. I mean, take your time. But yeah, I should look in to see how it controls. Because it was an alpha, right? I didn't play it in alpha. I personally, I think alphas are dumb. And I've said that before. I would argue betas are dumb too, but online betas make sense. That looked cool. Like each scene of the game is
You
just,
saw
like,
it for yourself in the
different
trailer,
panels.
people. Liberated blends the art of cyberpunk, hand-drawn graphic novels with interactivity and action to create one seamless
I
experience.
forgot what I was saying before.
In this near-future dystopia, the eerily familiar,
Felt
always
like I was gonna
online
say
society
something
gives way to
worth
complete government
worth
control.
something.
But that won't stop an insurgent group called Liberated from rising up. But this is no simple tale of good versus evil. As you
A lot
flip
of the
between
music
pages,
in these games is
side-scrolling stealth gunplay, and
pretty
platforming
good.
action, you must witness what transpires from many points of view to parse the truth. Liberated will release first as a timed exclusive on Nintendo Switch in 2020.
I don't think I've ever heard of
Hi,
Walkabout.
we're Kid Fox Games, and this is our game Boyfriend Dungeon, a dating simulator dungeon crawler mashup. We are super excited to announce that
remember-
Boyfriend
I've
Dungeon will
heard
be
about
coming
this
to
game.
the Nintendo Switch, which means you'll be able to date your weapons at home and on the go.
If you're like me, then you're never going to
name.
forget your summer stay at Verona Beach, where you're tasked with clearing out all the creatures in the dungeon.
Again, the music.
Oh, and it only gets better, because the weapons you can find there transform into cuties, and they're single.
Into
Forge
cuties.
precious memories with your many loves, and use their individual combat styles to clear out all the monsters as you uncover the dungeon's secrets together.
Like cell
Did I
phones
mention
with
romantic
teeth and
dates?
martini. It's
Oh, they
great.
steal my heart. Oh, and there's also the Nintendo Switch exclusive HD Rumble function. Level up your love when Boyfriend Dungeon comes to
Cool.
Nintendo Switch in 2020.
That looks
Sometimes
like a fun
the
game.
only way to face a tough subject is head on, even if that means battling a nightmarish depression living inside a young woman's subconscious. Thankfully, you'll have an expansive combat system on your side, combining a brawler, a top-down shooter, and a dungeon crawler. Every time you slumber, you'll face another randomized dungeon found in one of the game's beautifully haunting dreamscapes, littered with powerful artifacts, challenges, and puzzles. Forge friendships in your waking life and use their hopes and dreams to dispel the darkness within. You'll warp the dreamscape around you with lucid powers that alter the flow of time and space when Dreamscaper launches first on Nintendo Switch as a timed exclusive
Looks
on consoles
pretty.
in early 2020.
I mean, the
Hey
second I
everyone.
hear
We're
randomized,
extremely
though,
excited to
I
reveal
just
a brand new game we've been working on
it
at
just
Team 17.
goes
We
away
combine
for me.
crafting,
Like,
base building
I just
and survival, along with a few surprises.
I don't know.
In a new adventure
I
set
don't
within
cling
the
on to
Escapists
that.
universe. And on Nintendo Switch, you can play with 3 of your friends in local wireless and online multiplayer.
We hope you enjoy the video.
speaking of Team 17. Survive. Train monkeys. My army of monkeys are building me houses. Oh, there's like multiple people too. Interesting. Oh, it's one of these. That makes more sense. I've never played one of the Escapist games. My little brother really liked them. I don't know
Whether
if he
you're
still
crafting,
does, but he used to.
building, or yes,
Those
training
games are
monkeys,
another thing that just
survival
don't
is the
appeal to
name of
me.
the game.
Most
These
sim stuff or
procedurally
anything
generated
like
islands
that.
are alive. They
Again
change
with
during the
the
day-night cycle, and they're riddled with adventure and
randomized
love
shit.
secrets. As you, or your monkeys, gather
It
resources and
looks
craft
cool though,
items,
and this music
you'll
is
uncover
sick.
your own recipes and multiple crafting trees. That should help you overcome the hidden threats lurking within temples, full of exotic riches and slick weaponry. You can play co-op locally or online with up to 3 friends who each have their own game and system to try and survive together. However, not everyone will be pleased to see you thrive. The Survivalists releases on Nintendo Switch in 2020.
We're coming to the end of our presentation, so we'd like to
Wow,
take a moment
really?
to thank all of our partners for giving Nintendo Switch owners so
Already?
much to look forward to.
What are we at?
Well said, Kirk. On behalf
19
of Nintendo,
minutes, that's right.
thank
They
you
said
so
20
much.
minutes.
And thanks to all of you for joining us. Although, now that I think about it, there is
One more
thing.
It's a Hollow Knight?
Hi, I'm Tom Happ, creator of Axiom Verge. I just wanted to take this moment to thank both Nintendo
I mean, Axiom
and
Verge is a
Nintendo
good
fans
game.
for the love you've
But I
shown
was really
Axiom
hoping
Verge
for
over
Hollow
the
Knight.
years. I've been quietly working on the next installment of Axiom Verge for about 4 years now. Here's a sneak peek.
You're not in control. You're not yourself. Belong to us now. Fall 2020. Is that it? Oh. Okay, well. Let's stop that screen recording. Okay, so let's talk about what we just saw. Because I don't think we saw much. I mean, the games look cool. There's just, Axiom Verge is for someone. That, it's cool that they're coming out with another one. I don't know. That's not what I expected at all. Why did I think, who said Hollow Knight was gonna be here? I mean, that was the rumor, right? That Hollow Knight was gonna end up showing up. Like, as soon as this popped up. Will Hollow Knight be at the Game Awards then? Is that another mix-up? Just like the Resident Evil 3 thing? I find that interesting. But yeah, Axiom Verge, I'm sure, is for someone. I mean, I'll probably end up playing it. It looked pretty. A lot of those pixels in the background blend in together. Like, his hair against, like, the white background of snow. It's just all blended in. There's no definition there. But I mean, it's pixel art, so it's kind of like the thing, right? You don't add outlines like that. Each pixel is its own thing. What else? Dauntless. It looks cool. It's Dauntless. That game's been out for a while, so I don't know what to really say other than that's a game. It's out. Go play it. Fuck, I don't remember really anything at all. Let's see. Take these off. I don't need these on anymore. Oh yeah, the first game, Sports Story. That's probably the big one for me, actually. That Golf Story is a fucking amazing game. I know some people aren't really good with the physics of it, 'cause that's a lot of the game is... I mean, it's not like super physics puzzles, but like you're playing... It's golf. But to throw in every other sport into the mix where you're golfing and then having one character hit the golf ball so you can hit it with a bat into a goal, and then I don't know, that this will be fun. This will be just a great time just to hang out and play this for 6 to 8 hours and then do that over a course of a few days, not all at once, take caution with how much you're playing. Streets of Rage 4, that's cool, but it's Streets of Rage 4. I mean, hopefully it's as good as what people remember Streets of Rage being, if not better. I know a lot of people really have faith of it. I played Streets of Rage before. I'm not super into that series just because, I mean, I'm 24 years old, so the time of Streets of Rage has been a long time, and that was probably... When was the last Streets of Rage? When was Streets of Rage 3? 94, so it came out the year before I was born. If that makes you feel old. So it's been obviously a huge fucking gap, because if it's a year older than me and I'm 24, that's 25 years. It'll be March 17th, 1994 was the release date. That's crazy. The music's fucking sick though, and I like the art style and the character designs and stuff like that. The use of colors reminds me of Drive or a Kavinsky album. It's cool. I dug it. And it's a brawler. When's the last good brawler? Well, I guess River City was the last good one that came out pretty recently. Go play River City, girls. That's a good game. Gleamlight, I feel like I already said some mean things about that. I don't think I take back anything I said. It reminds me of, a Hollow Knight feel, but then you get more into, the character designs and the way, you move and stuff, and it just feels slow and, I don't know, it doesn't feel deliberate like a Hollow Knight. But it also doesn't feel deliberate like a platformer either. It's just everything feels floaty and slow, at least visually. And you can have an eye for those things. And the enemy designs are just not much. And the one boss they showed, I don't even know what the fuck that's supposed to be, but it looks like one of the robots from, like, you remember the 90s where they had, like, robot wars and stuff like that? They probably still have those kinds of things around somewhere. But it looked like one of those things. Like, you'd see it come out with a saw blade to tear all the robots in half and shit. My nose. If you couldn't tell, I'm sick. I've been sick for, like, a week. I was sick for a week, and then I had, like, 2 days where I was perfectly fine, and then my brother got the flu, and then I got it immediately after, and now I think I'm over the flu part. I just have a fucking cold, so that's why these last 2 videos have been sneezing and sniffling like crazy and trying to hold my nose so it doesn't run all over the place. The bacon switch game, dude eats waffles and different kinds of foods. Bacon switch was the name, right? Yeah. It looked fun. I don't have 3 other friends that I'd play it with, so that's whatever. Super Mash. That was the one that had like 30 different game types in it. That one looked cool. I don't like how close the title is to Super Smash because I feel like it's preying on that. But maybe that's just smart to do that. Just, somebody forgot to put an S in a space or something like that, and it makes it Super Mash instead of Super Smash. But yeah, it's a good title for what it is because it's literally a mashup of like hundreds of different games. What it looked like? Blah, blah, blah. Like there was like a Galaga styled one, and like one that looked like that Survivalists game. There was the airplane one, turn-based RPGs, dungeon crawlers, a bunch of shit. A Zelda likes. It's a card battler. There's a Sims thing, platformers. So that's more like a jetpack kind of game. But yeah, what else? The Talos Principle. That's an okay game. I don't know if Switch is gonna be the way you want to play that game because that game looks fucking gorgeous on a PC, or even Xbox One X or PS4 Pro. But if that's what's gonna make you play it, go play it that way. It's not super expensive, I don't think. I think actually it might be like $40 still on Xbox and PlayStation. I don't know about Steam. I know it goes on sale a lot on Steam. Probably on Xbox too. But Sailforth, not a lot to say about that. It looks like, I don't know, a ship battle game. It's like Sea of Thieves almost, but with less stuff. It looks pretty, and I like the colors. Dauntless, I already said I'm not going to talk about Dauntless because it's already out and people know what that is. Murder by Numbers, made by the dude who made Hatful Boyfriend, and dude does the music for Ace Attorney and stuff. That game looks cool. I'm sure it'll be funny. Oddworld Stranger's Wrath. I want to double check that because I'm pretty sure that's the original Xbox game. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's what's even stranger than Stranger's Wrath is that an original Xbox game is coming to Switch almost 15 years later after release. When was the last time Stranger's Wrath was released? Oh, I got it right here. There's an HD version on Steam. 2010. I mean, if there's an audience for it, do it. I mean, I might want to give it a try. But it's an Xbox game, so, like, if there's an Xbox version, I might just play it there. Because it looked good, but, like, it could look better. Skatebird. Skatebird is amazing. It's kind of a shame that it comes out so late, but, like, take your time, you know? Make the game perfect. I mean, it sucks to wait, but, like, whatever. I'm not gonna die. I might die after I play Skatebird. I want to play Skatebird so badly, but I don't want to play an alpha because alphas are dumb. Don't play alphas. Don't support that. It's stupid. I mean, support Skatebird. Don't support alphas. Liberated looks cool. It looks like a comic book that I would read. Let's see. We'll see what that looks like when it comes out. Boyfriend Dungeon, right? Yeah, Boyfriend Dungeon. That game looks cool. I'll play that. It's on PC, right? I don't know if I want to play that on PC. That might be the one to play on Switch. That the 8-bit and the, yeah, that'll be cool. Dreamscaper, I like the way it looks. I don't know if I like what gameplay it's offering, but I don't know what's the normal gameplay. Like, what do you do? I mean, there looks like to be combat and like some puzzle elements, but like there's also like a grid system. It looks like for spells. Yeah, I don't know what to make of it. But the second you say randomize, I don't know, that just turns me off for some reason. Survivalists, that game's a game. It's like the Escapists and Don't Starve and Animal Crossing. It's like all of that in one. It's cool. I'm sure kids will love that game. I might end up playing that, but I don't think so. Maybe. And yeah, we already talked about Axiom Verge. That's all of them. Cool. I don't know what to say. The PlayStation video, as of right now, is going up currently, but this is going up after, so I guess it really doesn't matter what I say about it. But go watch that if you haven't. I did a reaction to this morning's State of Play, along with go watch the gameplays and stuff. Or if you want to just go see more reactions, I have plenty of reactions of this last year. I did E3, some things at Gamescom, and did a couple trailers at TGS, but not a lot of TGS stuff. What else? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. If you guys are watching, post in the comments what you thought this would be, or what you were hoping for. Because I don't think anybody got what they were necessarily hoping for. There's some cool things. I mean, some people might have been asking for Golf Story 2 or Part 2, and that answered that. And there's probably some people who want Axiom Verge 2, and that answered that. But I don't think I've heard that. I don't know who is asking them for them specifically. I would like to meet those people and ask them what made. I mean, I know what makes Golf Story special, but specifically with Axiom Verge, what makes them click with that game? The biggest problem I have is probably just it's a side scroller, and side scrollers aren't usually my thing. But I'll give them a try no matter what. Always at least try. Oddworld on Switch is odd. That's probably what I have to say. Oh, what the fuck? What? It's not even like a bomb of announcement. It's just such a weird, like, it's strange. It's super strange. Has any of the other Oddworlds been on other... Oh, yeah. I was going to say, has it been on other platforms? But yeah, this Stranger's Wrath has been on everything. It was an Xbox exclusive at launch. And so was Munch's Odyssey. That was the other one. And there's another game coming out in 2020? Interesting. And those games are... The actual Oddworld games are also very strange and not my cup of tea either. Just the way that they control and the puzzles you have to do. What it reminds me of is like when you take over the people in Inside with that brain helmet. It's like that, but the game is what it reminds me of. Just the way that feels. And if that was like a 6, 8 to 10 hour game, yeah. But Oddworld's a first person shooter, pretty much, or Stranger's Wrath is. So it'd be cool. It's just so weird. It's so fucking weird, dude. What the fuck? I'll be back tomorrow, of course, with another Let's Play. I don't think another Let's Play will be coming out tonight. What I was gonna say with where I was going with that, the PlayStation thing, it's uploading now, so it's probably, I think, what is it at? As of right now, it's at 40%, and it has another 2 hours and 20 minutes to go. So it'll be up around 3 to 4, and then the Nintendo one has to upload and stuff after I'm done. So this one might not come out until like 7 or 8, maybe. give or take. So yeah, I don't think any gameplay will be coming out tonight. But you got 2 videos and see my wonderful reactions to things. I know some people value my opinion, and some people just want me to talk shit on a bunch of games like I've done before. But hopefully you are excited for some of these as much as I am. Not just what was in the Nintendo showcase, but the PlayStation. I'm not going to spoil what happened on the PlayStation stuff, just in case. If you did miss that, go watch my reaction, or just go watch the actual state of play and, you know, have your own reactions. There's some cool stuff in there. I think that's all I got to say. Like and subscribe to the Mr. Ben Show. Do it so I know it's real. It's been fun, guys. It's been real. Peace out, Cub Scouts.